government says renewable energy may be the solution to the country's electricity supply crisis. Mineral Resources and Energy Minister Gwede Mantashe says government will be forging ahead with their plans to use alternative energy, this despite constant pushback by NGOs. The Africa Oil Week conference is underway in Cape Town, and over 25 African leaders are gathering with policymakers to come up with sustainable ways to develop the continent, natural resources for energy production, that is. So eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana has more on the story.
Mineral Resources and Energy Minister Gwede Mantashe says South Africa is losing billions of rand in investments as companies that may be the solution to the current energy crisis are skipping the country due to resistance by environmental and climate change concerned NGOs. Mantashe says he strongly believes that oil and gas could be game changers for both economic growth and addressing the power supply crisis.
We've lost a lot, because we cannot continue the exploration. Shell left, went to Namibia. There are 4 discoveries of oil. They are drilling 10 wells of oil in Namibia. eNCA left the Natal coast. They are in Cote d'Ivoire. They made huge discoveries of oil. We don't have that oil here. We try to do seismic surveys. We're taken to court on a wrong concept called seismic explosion. Yeah? Seismic explosion. And there's no explosion about seismicity. It's seismic survey. The fact that they are blocked right even pre-exploration is quite a major blockage to development. And I think we must fight it.
One delegate from Nigeria says renewable energy should be rolled out in conjunction with other energy sources.
I don't think that focusing largely on renewable energy solves a load shedding problem. You have to combine all the sources of energy and ensure that the South Africans get the electricity that they deserve and they desire to have. Africa is a continent that's lacking electricity supply, and so in determining that Africa as a continent and countries within Africa need to see what solution works for Africa rather than a global solution.
Petro SA says its gas-to-power project will produce 118 megawatts, which will add additional support to the grid.
We're hoping that by the end of our financial year, which is end of March 2024, we'll be able to make decisions around the final investment decision. And from there, we estimate that it will be another 18 months before we put electricity into the grid.
The conference is set to hear presentations on how Africa can bridge the global supply gap while developing its domestic gas markets. Nobesuthu Hejana, Cape Town.